right, here we go again. Let's test VTech. That's new.
What the hell?
She's back. Time to chase a bug. All right, so we're back on Tom's boat, and I'm gonna pull this crank sensor off real quick and check the teeth. When we had that starter problem, you want to go through it?
Oh. The beginning?
Yeah, let's get into it from the beginning, Tom. What's going on?
Okay, when we were at the lake on Friday, we were ripping around having some fun. And then we went to start up again. It seems like the starter seized up.
Yeah, that's not.
What the hell's that?
I don't know, but everything freaks out. Buttons all go white.
That makes no sense.
No, that's new.
Well, we took it out of the water, came back to the shop, downloaded some stuff, and all we did is I took it straight from here to the river. And
The river's in Arizona, California
Colorado
border.
River, that Havasu. Put a new starter in it and it wouldn't start. And so all weekend for 5 days I've been trying to
Make it run.
start. So we're back here trying to figure it out, but I think it's possibly that when the starter backfed, it shorted something out, it did something, so we're gonna go through every wire one by one.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do.
So
We're gonna check this baby out right now. Like it's just starting. I'm pulling the crank sensor out, and I'm gonna go ahead and check that out. Look at the teeth, look at everything, make sure stuff looks good there. Just so we have an idea, we're not chasing something on that department. But right now we get no crank when we get no crank signal when we turn it over. It just reads 0 RPM. So we are going to chase this out. There was just a lot of noise when Tom was scoping it out there in California. So we're gonna see what we can find here. So we just got the fuel tech plugged in with its crazy screen. We are tinkering away. Something, because the nano's not coming on either.
9:45 in Georgia, so they're called that late.
Yeah. Maybe a first thing in the morning thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I can see something in numbers though, which is really faint.
Woo! Easy, easy, Tiger. Everything's plugged in tight, good.
I was just making sure. You go into
I had my computer on at the time. And I gotta clean that one.
Is that one?
Yep.
And that one?
Yep.
Okay. So we've got power on this side of this Deutsch. See all this oil in here? I don't know if that's doing anything, but
See, you have power on one side of the Deutsch, but not the other.
we have power here, but he didn't have power up there.
No, not yet. I was trying.
We just don't know if he didn't get all the way in.
got power now.
That's why I just chased it back to the Deutsch.
Well, let's plug it in and let's try to test for spark.
Plug it right back in. I know I got a thing in here, I just gotta find it.
Ready?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Got it now. We didn't before.
No, it did before, but it does now.
Why? Oh, it didn't. No.
No.
No, it wouldn't.
No, it had
maybe
no-
it was me unplugging and plugging that in. Maybe this guy had come loose or something. Something. We did not have it.
But there's
No, I
it's
saw it.
definitely oily in that plug too.
Well, not yeah, we did blow oil.
Yeah, we did.
That plug
Right there.
Look at this, Brent.
No, I saw.
I mean, if we've got power now, maybe give it a shot.
All right, hold on. Hold on.
Should get a bang, pop, fart, something.
All right. All right, are we ready?
Yep.
If we haven't fired on that, then we're at the wrong spot or something.
And don't check that while we're cranking.
You got the timing light?
Let him double check this real quick while we're cranking.
Yeah, and then check it with the timing light. You ready?
Yeah. Yep.
She was gonna pop right there.
Yep.
Where's our Noid lights?
Good trip on that dash, though. How crazy is that?
Yeah, it's driving me crazy.
Okay. So nothing on one.
You just tested. Didn't you just test those?
Yeah, we just tested.
I just heard them kicking.
I just moved to 2. Okay, I'm on 2.
Nothing here. I'm pushing. You got.
Now hold on. Let's.
You say a bad
just
thing?
hit it.
Nope.
No, I got nothing. Hit his coil real quick.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Coil 1.
Yep.
Nothing again.
Nothing
Okay,
again.
hold on.
See if you can.
Get ready.
That there is only coils. I know that much.
This is only coils.
Yes.
The power's not coming from the same spot.
I don't
down
know.
Here.
I was
That's
talking
what I'm
about-
saying. If the power is coming from the same spot, hold on. Where'd I put the meter?
Do it again.
Here, let's check this power. Real
Yeah.
quick.
See if you got power again.
Here, yeah, unplug there. Let's check there first.
We got a
Because I
weird.
mean, if we've got
So
a,
weird.
if we're losing power here, that'll explain some shit.
Yep.
Still nothing.
So
Nothing.
nothing. Okay, now let me check this side. Stay on. Anything?
No.
Anything?
No.
Anything?
Nope.
Anything?
Nope.
Okay, that's all 4 powers. So
we
why
just
did we
had it.
lose the power
Right.
when we just had it? So that comes.
Keep in mind, this is the ground.
Under?
This is the ground for the coils here.
Yeah. So it comes
It
under
don't matter. We're just checking the power to them. So.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just.
right here. This.
And that goes back into the fuse box.
Oh, hold on.
Where's that connect?
This goes into this.
This is dash.
Now that
Yeah.
it's been jackered off.
So this.
We have.
So where that power comes from is this big harness, Kyle.
Yeah.
This harness that goes into that goes up to the front.
Why did we just have it and then we didn't?
Exactly. Now hold on.
Try to unplug
Cycle
that
your power
nose
off.
back and plug it back in.
Okay.
Hold on, let's power.
Yeah, power off.
Here.
Well, hold on. Just
I
power
just
off.
turned it off.
Kill the whole thing.
I did. Good.
Unplug your computer real quick, Brent. Now stay on that power real quick. Here,
Yeah,
let me
I'm
have
on
this
it.
side so I can hold it.
I got it.
Don't you got it? Okay. Kick it all back on. Let's just see if that resets it.
Yep.
So we had to reset it. What was?
We did,
Hold on.
yeah.
What car was that I had that problem with? Dustin's. What was the problem with that?
And it was the grounds.
Because that's the one that the grounds got
Yeah, that's-
ran. They didn't get run straight from battery to engine and battery to
It
chassis.
didn't go from battery to chassis.
It just went battery to engine.
And then there's a bunch of f***ing noise.
And there's a bunch of fucking noise. That's what I've been saying.
That is exactly what the problem with Dustin's was. Because remember, I couldn't turn the coils
That's
on.
what I said. We
Dustin's, I had to crank it and then turn the coils on, and that was the only time it had ever started until we fixed all the grounds.
I don't know. That's why I always have a whole separate ground. I always float my ground to a big bus bar. Everything I ever do. That way I know. Battery. Engine.
Because it comes from the engine to the battery, right? And then the battery back to the ground up there because that's
Well, we're missing it somewhere. Maybe put that back on the head. Because that would definitely be better on the head. I know.
well, it is on the head.
I know it should go through. I get that, but
I think
I've
It's
had
on
shit.
the stud that actually goes. That's where we
I know,
move
but
them
I've
to.
had that
No, I
shit.
know.
I've had it on the fucking valve cover, and it through the gasket. It won't do it.
So
well, that's where it doesn't go through the gasket because it won't go through the gasket.
It actually goes through.
Those studs go all the way
these
down.
studs are in the head.
Those are big
I
bolts.
get it.
in the head.
Yeah, where people try and put it here is here all the time. And that one doesn't do shit.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
So we always move it to this stud normally.
Well, it works definitely on the head recorder.
Yes.
It's the head.
Because we're losing the.
Try it, just see if it don't change.
Because you know we should be able to tell when it does it too, because we'll lose the nano.
Yeah, because the nano's back on. That's right.
Well, let's take a ground from that to the frame, or the engine mount. That's part of the frame, and then from there to the engine. Ready?
Yeah.
Good
Yep.
fire there.
Yep. Still.
Hold on. Now let me
Nano
grab the
still
noise.
on?
Nano's still on.
Let me grab the noise real quick and check the injector.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go. Crank.
Hold on. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'll plug this back in. Here.
It's gonna start.
Do we have fuel hooked up to it or anything?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, but we still haven't solved it.
Right there.
Well,
Could've
they
been that
did
ground.
move that.
Nano's still on.
Nano's still on, yeah. Here, we gotta keep it running on this to get it to build pressure with that pump.
You guys lost the coils, you guarantee it.
Let's see if we got it. We still got nano. Huh?
Yeah, we still have nano, but
Seems like when that spark plug fires at the head, we get spark.
I know it's weird like that, right?
It is like that.
Try it again.
got no noise. Okay. now
And
we
the
lost-
nano's dead.
Okay. So here, hold on. Which one's starter
We
and which
definitely
one's...
have.
We have.
The red one starter.
one.
Okay, now
The
hold
second-
on. Put your power stuff on it real quick.
Yep.
Because I want to see if cycling this does it like it did in Dustin.
Like in Dustin's, yeah.
Because if I can hit the starter and then turn them on,
Yeah.
then we know it's exactly
Just
how
hit it real
Dustin's
quick,
work.
just seal the
Well, hold on.
relay come
I
on.
turned it off real quick. Okay, nothing? Do you have something?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so
And I can
I'm
hear
gonna
it.
turn it off real quick, plug everything in. Is this the starter?
Yeah, the red one.
Okay,
You want me to plug it in?
yes, sir.
Or do you want me to put the read?
Let's plug it in.
Here, let me plug
Because if
this
it does
injector
that, then we know it's that.
real quick. Yeah. Give me a second. Tell me when everybody's ready.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
See, we got a ground problem.
I have to start
exactly-
and then turn the coils on.
So that's got some noise. That's why it works when he toggles it like that.
Because it's hitting and then it's.
Because I
Yep.
starter, I starter and then I toggle the coils on.
Because of the noise going on here.
And then whenever that power's back feeding.
But we had this exact problem on another Civic.
The Nano's powers on the coils. You got chassis right here.
It's just to the relay.
Yeah,
But it's to
that's
the-
the relay that
Yes,
it's on.
it was the 12-volt relay for everything power.
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not just the
Going
coils?
to this
No.
relay
Okay.
box.
But that's why the can is getting so pissed off. We're making so much noise.
I'm waiting. Well, okay, so I'm just gonna try it normal right now. Check the power,
Check it.
please. We do? Okay, stay on it.
You
real
want me to
quick.
get the
Is everybody
fuel pump
clear?
on?
Is everybody clear?
Hold on a second. Let me see if there's any fuel in there.
Well, we don't even need fuel.
We don't even need
Up
fuel.
top.
Yeah, we're not worried. We're just trying to get
Clear?
spark.
Okay, now that it didn't start, does it still have power?
Yep.
Okay, let me try and crank again.
I got 9 volts. Will this thing start with 9?
Yeah. So go ahead and plug everything back in.
Yeah, I still got voltage.
Okay. So we might be getting somewhere. I still feel like we need more.
No, IOBD.
We need more, but this might be like a partial,
I just got gas in it.
this is like half a Band-Aid.
Yeah, the computer and the grounds are not happy.
Okay. you
And
got
that
fuel
screen
now.
is really pissed
Okay.
off.
So we have everything.
Yep.
Yep. Ready?
Give me 2 seconds. I'll turn this on while it's running. Go ahead.
One more.
Still got power.
Almost. Lost it.
Lost it.
The nano's gone.
Now,
Nano's
so,
gone.
okay. So, watch fingers.
We're just gonna cycle it, see if nano comes back.
Let me check it real quick.
Yep. No. Yep.
There, it's
So
back.
now it's gonna have power again.
This is exactly what we did with Dustin's.
Yep.
Every bit.
Yep,
of
the
it.
can has noise, everything. Remember, and I was like, why are we just to that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you freaked out.
Power's back.
Like, that's not how the factory does it.
Cause I could take this one here from this battery just for shits and giggles and put it right here. Cause it's
Put
got
it
that
to
cable
the-
there, and then keep all those grounds connected with it.
Yeah, you
Do we
could.
need something, another one from the engine to that thing? What
We
kind of
do.
ground do you have going from there?
This black one goes from to the block, to the battery, and then from the battery to this one, from this battery to this one to this one.
But nothing to.
No,
Nothing to the beam. That's what I was
so
saying.
what's all
Maybe
in
we
that
could,
tape right there?
all the grounds.
if we could take everything, clean out an area and put everything to the beam, maybe that would work.
I mean, I'm not afraid to cut a
Think it'll
hole.
soak up some noise.
Will you poke a hole in this
Soak it
beam
up.
over
That's
there?
what I'm.
Poke a
That's what
hole
I'm
in the beam.
chasing. Soaking it up.
Drill bit.
If we can try to solve that, we could probably get somewhere. And that should be just normal.
Hold on, Brent, where's your drill bits?
In place. And use these big old beams that run the length of the boat to be our little chassis ground.
The engine to that rail back in the back.
And this is why the starter wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Because this is when we start
Because it
talking
didn't
about
have
it.
enough ground.
Didn't have good enough ground. That's what it sounded. It sounded so crazy sound. Like
That's
I
what you and me
even said
talk
in the
about
video,
all the
I've
time.
never even heard this sound. It was just different. It was like, hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? All right, guys. So we've determined we've got a ground problem. So we are in the process of cleaning the chassis up and then getting a new ground from the battery to the chassis and then the chassis to the engine. And we had this problem before in a couple Civics, and we solved it that way. So we're going to try to solve it that way with the boat. So let's go.
He had a blown off boat, and he's seriously fishing on it. You know, he went up the river, and he just floated back down the river, and he was fishing. We were at
Havasu?
no, we were just down at just down Parker. We were at Blythe,
Trying to get her just crawl on his back.
Yeah,
and he was just.
she was nudging him with her head.
It's funny because he was just floating in.
There. That's what she's doing. Do you feel her doing that? She's bull spearing you. Get him again.
That's what she does to our laptops all the time.
Alright.
Oh, you're not typing.
Can it work? Can is possible. Canning. Cantorama. Cantina. All right. Let's try this.
Mount this light band at some point.
No, I know. I got the
Yeah, just double-sided Velcro.
I got the Velcro in there for it.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I still have.
It's remember when it was acting. What program do we have in there right now? 'Cause remember the one he made? It started doing weird stuff like that. It's dead. It's dead.
Oh, we lost it.
Bang it.
Oh, don't you hate that? You think you fixed
yeah,
it?
because I've had that so many times.
Mm-hmm.
This should still kill it though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll still kill it.
Sorry, Brent. Forgot.
Well, no, you can't. If he's plugged in, it doesn't kill him. 'Cause
Yeah, you
his
don't kill me
computer's
either.
Still powered.
I love
His
this.
computer's powered.
I love that about this.
So what is that doing? Controlling a relay?
No, well,
It's
it's
the
got to be
master
controlling a
switch.
ground, right? It's completing
Main
a ground.
I don't know how he did it.
Well, that's
two
what I'm
rounds.
saying. If that's lightweight too, that
Yeah, if it's lightweight.
and everything,
But see, why would
because
it
it's
do?
fucking
Tom.
controlling everything too.
Because with the other one, it was fine.
Well, if we have a, do we
Here,
got just
grab
the
the
other
meter.
side?
Grab the meter. Let's see what it is.
Where's that going?
It's probably ground.
That's what I'm saying. If it's ground, if you've got another Deutsch, let's just make a jumper for it real quick.
Do we got
All
one?
that stuff at
I
the,
probably do behind my box.
Yeah, but I'm saying if that relay is controlling everything,
Yeah.
ain't enough juice on it.
And if it's not good enough.
That relay ain't got enough power.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this
The problem is that.
Yeah, so we're looking at this switch here, which is his kill. And we don't know if the ground circuit's good enough through there, so we're going to unplug the Deutsch and then make a little plug.
Have you lost it? Were you
I was starting and then clicking it.
turning on?
Yeah.
So this one goes straight to the battery, positive, straight to the battery alternator.
We are dying fast. Grrr.
I say tomorrow, if you got one, put a heavier cable from the start of the battery and might do it. Because since we got rid of all that resistance, it reset once when it kicked back that one time.
Hey, at least we made some progress. We kind of know what's going on, so.
Seems to be getting better. Because
Yep.
it didn't ever reset since it did once. But that was
We shortened up all the cables to the battery, and,
since then it hasn't reset.
and it hasn't reset, so. Whew. We're trying. Noise. So, it's the thing with fuel injection and stuff. All this craziness. Noise. All right, so we're separating some ground wires right now that come out of the fuel tech. It's what, A12?
So A12,
Yep.
you have, and it's supposed to be directly by itself to the battery.
Yep.
And then you've got your other 3 power
Yep.
grounds here that can run together to the battery. So now all 4 that we talked to the guy that built the harness.
Yep.
All 4 of those wires are separate wires that run through and go to one eyelet.
Yep.
Those are now directly on the battery. We've got rid of all the excess wire to the kill switch.
Yep.
We've got both batteries
Got
on
rid
it.
of the manual pump up here.
Yep.
So we're just using electric pump for now.
So this is that one that there's actually 4 wires in here onto one eyelet. Now if this doesn't work, what I'm gonna do is pull a 14 gauge wire from A12,
Yep.
D-pin A12, run one wire directly from there to the battery,
Yep.
and run it even away.
Right. Let's just get it away from everything.
Just get it away.
See if we can't clean it up.
Yep. But it,
Just because we're just getting a bunch of noise, and
That's all
the
it
noise.
is.
That's all it is.
so
And it's
we
and
got
it's-
to like
and it's-
80% better last night.
But it is when the starter is loaded down.
The
And
second it goes,
Yep.
it just kills it. Just set that guy in its home,
Yep.
and then
Put
my
this on.
key. Yep. Okay.
What it's doing.
Yeah. So I'm not having to hold it up and everything.
I'm gonna stash this in there.
You have that fuel pump on.
Come on, girl. Okay, then no pump.
Okay, okay.
Check the plugs.
Yeah.
All right.
Dang, that was longer than I got.
Yeah.
Is it aluminum?
Yep. Oh, that's why we're not firing now.
Yeah.
I wish mine was this long.
I bet you do.
She said.
That's 3.
Oh,
Well, that's why.
So
That's why I weld them all together.
soaked.
We're gonna get her solved. So we're here changing the plugs. We pretty sure we got the ground stuff licked or close to.
Yeah.
So we're getting close.
Two. That was the word.
What'd they say about the screen?
So the screen, they're thinking might have gotten just a hint of moisture in it. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna epoxy one closed for us.
Yep.
Send us that. They've got an airboat guy that's had some problems with a little bit of moisture in them. So we're gonna send them this one. They're gonna epoxy one, send it back to us.
So you plan on putting it in a boat? Make sure it's epoxy.
Yeah. That's
We're all learning here, so might as well learn. Oh, this is cool. It is getting there, because once we figure it out, it's back on the water
Time to really.
and hit VTEC like we were trying to last time.
We're gonna change the impeller though.
After we hit VTEC.
and then I'll pull them back out and gap them.
Yeah, so we're just gonna throw the plugs in just to fire it. If it works, then we're gonna regap.
Yeah. There's no point in
So-
wasting the time.
Yep.
How much?
Especially if we're just gonna cook
I don't even
them.
remember. I've had that thing for
Dude,
a
the one I
couple
got from
years.
Snap was $90.
Yeah.
Almost fired up.
Well, 90 and a half.
Still on that one side.
At least you can go like 191, like point something too, if you have to really define it.
Clear?
That looks the same, so. 12. I'm getting 12 a crank.
Hit that starter phone real quick. No pump yet.
No, but that's what
Started.
we did.
We got a leaky ass injector. That if we turn the pump on, it's putting.
I don't think so. You turned the prime pulse down?
I didn't. I haven't touched anything in here. Prime pulse 30. What do you want? Like
But I'm
15?
telling you right now, if we put homeboy's shit in here, it will fucking start. It'll just start coughing and backfiring. But it will start. What's just the weirdest shit? And it'll start right away.
And we're still at the same gap that dude's shit was at. This is what we had before.
Go.
So I looked and I still had his settings in there. I put it back to mine.
Gap duration.
Making it run.
Hit the starter.
You got the fuel on.
I've got it. All I need is somebody to push the button.
We gotta watch that drive shaft. How's the oil pressure? How's the oil pressure looking?
Oh. No, I saw it.
It's good.
That's all I need.
Hey, that was huge. So let's give a quick overview of what we did.
All right, rundown. Grounds and powers.
Grounds
So the
and
biggest
powers.
thing- so the ECU ones, all 4 of those are right here. They go directly to the battery now.
Yep.
We have 2 batteries in it, but we have a chassis ground over there. So we go battery to chassis ground to engine. That's where the other battery ties in. We ran another ground. This wire's red, I know. But we ran this to the block back by the starter.
Just
try and
because
make
the
starter
starter-
happier.
yeah.
The powers, we got rid of the switch in the back for now.
Yep.
Because we had a power up to everything.
And that I wouldn't, if I was
It
putting
was
it back
a small
together, I
stud.
would do it and then I would test it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And keep testing as I change things.
So now the powers, all we've got here is this is the other battery.
Yep.
This is starter. This is alternator. That's our electric fuel pump. And this is our powers to our fuses and relays.
A nut and bolt in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll grind
Put
the
the-
bottom.
put
No, I'm
the-
gonna grind the bottom.
Yeah, put a bolt.
And put a bolt
up,
in it.
Put a
And
nut.
then put a
and
nut.
then put
Crack
another
it
nut.
down, then put a nut on top of that. So these are all decent, you know.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, but it started and ran, bro.
It's good. I'm excited. Now I gotta redo all of it.
Now he's gonna screw it up.
You know what I mean? It's like we figure out, but we gotta go back.
Just clean it up. Yeah. Now you need to
We
clean
need to
it up.
time it now, so let's just time it now.
Yeah, let's time it.
Okay.
Let's actual time
I
it.
mean, how
Because that will help to start up so much.
it's still.
Tom, what's going through your mind after a long, hard fight in California? 50 people talking to you, 50 people giving you directions. And Brent saying, just come back to Colorado.
Just gotta put it back together, hope it starts again.
Right?
All I could
You got to
do.
put it back piece by piece.
It's crazy how many changes I'm gonna have to make right now. You know what I mean? And it worked just perfect the other day. That's the weird part. So I'm gonna have
Well,
to
once
make
it had that ground problem, the ground
it
problem
just kept
stuck.
going. It just kept going. So I'm gonna do the changes it is, and when I come back, I'm gonna bring all my cable cutters and parts and just put grounds on freaking everything.
Well, you
don't need
saw
to
like,
change everything. Like this, just
No, but I
tighten
gotta
this
change
up.
the lengths and all
so
this,
we
you know
just,
what I mean?
we basically separated one ground from the ECU that was tied into the others, took it direct to battery, and that got rid of the shutting off.
And we added the chassis ground.
Yeah, and added the chassis one, yep. But that
And
solved
we
a lot
shortened
of
up a lot
stuff.
of the powers.
So guys that are dealing with these things, it is so important that stuff goes to battery, and the one ground from A12
Just look at the
is separated
Separated.
from
Just
the
look
others.
at the paperwork. Just
Huh?
Follow
Look at
what
the
it says.
follow the paperwork and
Follow what it says.
and it'll work.
This is the Fuel Tech Bible.
Just follow what it
This
says.
is the Fuel Tech Bible. There is diagrams in here for how you need to run all your powers and grounds.
Yeah.
They're gonna send me one.
Yeah.
It looks like an old tube TV, remember? Those old
Yeah.
tubes, when the tube go out, you just put a new tube.
So, and Gordo thinks that the LCD is just loose, but we don't know. He's a phone repair guy most of the
That's
time.
what it looks like in a phone when, like, the connector is just a little, like, loose or not connected properly.
Yeah.
You can still kind of see it, but it's all wonky.
Yeah. But either way, it's running again.
So
This hasn't ran since we put it on the water, so this is literally like the first real start, because you got it started in California with the help of somebody at Fuel Tech, but it ran so terribly.
It was horrible.
And now everything is back how it was. Because when he said that to me, I went and I jumped off the boat, I looked, and it said 2 there in the gap duration still, which is what they had it set to.
It was 150.
Where we had it at 150.
150.
I put it back at 150, and it runs.
Instantly.
So, Tom, what's your plan now? Are we gonna clean this up?
We
and
have
go
to.
try and drive
Well,
it before you leave the
No,
damn state
we can
again?
do it when we get back. I
Get
don't
back
need
from,
it.
oh, get back from Indy? Okay.
We don't need it right now. You know what I mean? I just want to make it perfect.
So
Yeah,
the
that
boat's
one's
gonna
gone.
stay here.
Yeah.
All of this can get fixed and cleaned up, and after Indy, we can go put it in water
Yes.
here.
Yep.
You're not leaving with it.
Yeah, because your
I wanna-
boat will
I
be
just wanna
ready.
make it right.
I can
Mine
pick my
won't.
boat up tomorrow.
But then we can have a
go
chase boat.
around.
But then
yeah.
we get time to play with the impellers. I want to put the big impeller
Yeah.
in it
Well, then we can put time
so we
in
can
it.
start changing it around.
Yeah.
If I get that big impeller in it, all I can say is hold on, because I was in a boat that this last weekend, and boy,
He was about ready to
You
light
know-
this thing on fire.
you know what?
It's
It's
just
like
a couple
I'm
grounds.
excited, but like bummed out. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. It's just so much time and effort and driving just to go back and forth, and but I'm cool. I'm really excited. I'm ready to
Yeah.
go.
Well, it's one of those things.
I'm ready to put in water right now. Let's go.
You know what?
Well, we'll get it there, that's for sure. I gotta make that adapter for this pump. So we're gonna put the pump here now. Just directly into here. I'm gonna build an aluminum plate that goes like here, goes straight down, that holds the pump in here. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, cool. Let's go tune the Supra.
Dun, dun, dun.